Okay, so you move all your faders up like this, and you prop it up like with a tool case, so the armrest just is propped up and this is nice and secure. Take your standard Phillips screwdriver and you remove this, so 4 here, 4 here. So you got 5 on the back and you got 4 on the side here and 4 on the other side. So you just undo those screws and take the bottom panel off. And you disconnect the faders that you want to repair, like just grab it here on those little tabs and you just wiggle it gently with a little bit of pressure, and then you can just move it out like this. And those faders are held in by 2 screws on the other side, so one here, one here. I think they're 1.6 millimeter hex screws, and you just take out the fader like this. Of course you have to take the fader cap off before. And you notice how the black plastic bit is held in by these little metal tabs. So you got 6, 8, and then you got 9 and 10. Now these 2 are tricky because right next to it you have the pins for the motor. There you can see it actually. So you got this little L tab and the one on top, that's the soldering joint for the motor. So you got to be very careful when you bend these tabs up. So when you take one of these out, it looks like this. This was very wiggly. And it also didn't go up to the top. So you undo those tabs. I just used a flat screwdriver just to get it started. And then I picked up one of these pliers and just grabbed it and slowly, gently bent it up. Just enough so I could lift out the black plastic thing. And let me lift it out. I'm gonna be gentle. You can grab it here, it's got a nice little lip. There you go. And it's got 2 guides here to guide you along those long pins. It breaks off right where the metal meets the plastic. So underneath there's still some plastic, like it's cradling the metal bit, and it likes to break off here. So you can just glue it back on there. You can actually take the whole metal rod out of the thing to glue it more easily. Or you can just cut out a piece of paper like this, like a rectangle. You put it somewhere here, like on the bottom. Then you slide the whole assembly on top of it, put in the glue and just hold it all in while you glue it. And let it cure. Slide it back and forth a couple of times, and then you remove the paper. Thing is, you don't want any glue stuck in here or on these strings actually. And yeah, when you open it up, usually there's a tiny piece of black plastic coming up. Here, this is the piece of plastic that likes to go away. So I glued this back on as well. And this is what's holding the metal shaft in place. So it kind of cradles it, like you got one piece of plastic on top and one on the side. When you glue it back, you can actually put a bead of glue on top of the metal rod here, but you gotta be careful not to get the glue on the string or on the wheel. I like to use 5-minute epoxy. This is extremely strong. The 5-minute stuff is typically stronger than the 1-minute stuff. Just take a tiny drop and just layer it in. Yeah, so then when this is done, you just put it back into the case. Now, I You gotta be careful not to get those pins caught in the wheels or the string. Gotta be very careful. And you just put it in, bend like 2 of those just to try it out, to hold things in place. Okay, so I plugged it all back in, and I'm gonna connect power to the unit. Don't touch this because there's high voltage going on here. And when I switch it on, it should go up and down. Haha, success. This might be interesting for some nerds. There you go, 2001. So these go pretty much everywhere except on the back, like here, 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 and here. This is where you need the round top screws. So on the back you need these ones, and everywhere else you can use these ones.